Today we're in hamlet of Warden, not far from Hexham. There's the Church of St Michael and All the Angels. Here we have the Lynch Gate, made in 1903 with the steps you notice for horse riders. And here we have an interesting tower for defensive purposes, which has no floors in now. The tower is the 11th century, but the church was first built here by Wilfrid, Bishop of Hexham in 704 AD, and not knowing how many times the church was rebuilt after the invasions of the Scots. That's an interesting cross there, which is the Warden Cross. And let's go inside the church and have a look inside as we get through anti-birds. On here is some Roman and some poor babies' coffins and some Roman Anglo-Saxon effigies. And here we have the baptistry, and we have a look. It's an eyeless. Yep. And it's interesting because it's quite tall, and it has two really deep transepts. Well, we've got the lights on here. Some interesting stained glass. And walking up the nave here, we have these interesting arches. Apparently the transepts are 13th century, the nave and salt porch 1765, and the chancel in 1889. And there we see the organ as we head up the chancel towards the altar. Lovely roof, by the way. It seems quite strange, this, because of the size of the actual church itself, although the village that was really here doesn't exist. And actually, it's absolutely astounding altarpiece here, as we can see below the windows, the three lights. Here we see a piscina and some interesting windows. Piece door. Very deep and protective walls, probably for the reivers. This is quite interesting as well. The seating looks as if they've had many high profile bishops. And this is a priest's door, hid behind a nice velvet curtain there. There you go. And this is fascinating too, these two seats here. It's also some kind of cathedral, obviously not a cathedral, but these seats, what do they represent? And with the side, I believe it was a very important church at one time. Although trying to investigate this further, it's been quite difficult, even though I've got lots of information. But there seems to be eminent importance in this church. In the salt transept, we have the organ, actual plan of the church itself. It's a very sunny day again. Over here seems to be some kind of vestry, I would imagine. Some narrow lancet windows. And again, some interesting stained glass and monuments to local families. And the Gothic arches. And there you go, this interesting organ. Now if we go over to the north transept, you have seating for some more of the congregation. A nice painting. Some marble commemorations to families and locals. Be interesting to see when this was originally full, what a service would have been like. And then heading back down the nave to the tower, which is behind that door, but unfortunately you can't get access to, and the baptistry there. and information for the visitors. A pretty but impressive church. Here we go outside, and looking out at it in the sunshine, it's really nice. And there's some interesting graves within the graveyard. There's a priest's door. There's this marvellous tree that sits near the main entranceway. Well worth a visit. And here we have an interesting separate memorial to a war hero, a local war hero, and his family. Here we see the outside the transepts, lancet windows. This is not far from here in the wall, and Scottish borders as well. And instantly, coming out, you will see on the entranceway 3 caged graves. These were to stop grave diggers digging them up in the past. So hope you've liked and enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe, and keep watching. Bye for now.